Hey parents, does your toddler scribble all over the wall and it makes you sad? Today I am going to share how to train child's subconscious mind so they stop scribbling on wall, but at the same time you should encourage them to scribble as much as they want. Yes, as much as they want. Benefits of scribbling for child and how to clean your already scribbled or dirty walls. First and most important point I will share at the end. Please stay through the end. Let's first understand second point. Benefits of scribbling for your child. Toddlers becomes interested in scribbling from around 12 to 18 months. Scribbling supports muscles and hand-eye coordination as well as emotional release. Child's ability of scribbling, achieving fine motor, gross motor and cognitive milestones. Scribbling contributes to child's creative development just as babbling does with speech development and crawling does with walking independently. Parents can play a significant role to help child to achieve maximum benefits from scribbling. Point number 3. How to clean your already scribble or dirty wall. Mix toothpaste and liquid dishwash and mix it well with water. Start cleaning your walls with toothbrush. Include child in wall cleaning activities. Though they won't be able to clean it, but their subconscious mind will learn that cleaning wall takes lot of efforts than making it dirty. There is paraffin wax and color pigments in crayons and mix of finely ground graphite and clay powder in pencil lead. It makes your walls really dirty. And sodium lauryl sulfate in toothpaste and liquid dishwash, a kind of detergent. It cleans all the marks of crayons and pencils and pen. When the walls gets clean, wipe it off with clean wet cotton cloth. Now point number 1. How your child can continue scribbling as much as they want and without scribbling on wall. Keep blank notebook, notepad, A4 size paper handy for child. So whenever child want to scribble, he can access to those blank paper or diaries or notepad. Stick big size of chart papers on all the doors, windows, on the refrigerator. So whenever child wants enjoyment of scribbling on wall, there are already big chart papers. Child can scribble on them and enjoy. Avoid sticking chart paper on walls. Sellotape can leave mark on the wall and crayons marks can come on the wall from the edges of chart paper. Wood of doors, glass of window and metal of refrigerator is much easier to clean. Now how to train your child's subconscious mind to stop them scribbling on wall. This happened with the children as well as adults. According to Association of Psychological Science, our subconscious mind can't distinguish between do and do not. Do not scribble on wall, do not mess up home. The subconscious mind will not take not. The subconscious mind will say do scribble on wall, do mess up. You need to frame your sentences positively. Instead of saying do not scribble on wall, say scribble only on chart paper and notebooks. Avoid saying don't waste water. Say save water instead. Avoid saying don't waste food. Say finish your food. Instead of saying do not mess up, say put your all the toys in the toy basket or according to situation. Clear communication or information for subconscious mind. Note: habit takes time to form. Your child still may scribble on walls. Politely navigate them to chart paper. You are not stopping them from scribbling. You are just changing the place. They will listen to you. Only on. In the beginning, your baby may tear off chart paper. Include child in sticking chart paper. If they will help you to stick chart paper, most probably they will not tear it off. Parents, if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. See you in next video. Much love.